Hello, hello, Mr. Giuseppe and Veronica. Uh, my name is Marcel, and I think 2 years ago my English is not. I don't have good skills to communicate, so I will try to speak fluent and correctly. I would like to concentrate now on what I want to tell you into Neurolab and Calgary. Yes, into Calgary. Uh, I found your work on internet about faces visible on LSD, hallucinating faces of ghosts in trees, and I would like to ask you for some kind of maybe help or support, but I think you will hide it for yourself, your knowledge, and maybe it's useless to ask you this way, but I am trying anyway over all the problems. So, I am a patient of psychiatry who is alive. I'm sorry, my video camera is not working properly, correctly. And please, my opinion is, of course, that those ghost faces in trees, they don't come from any brains. And my opinion is that is brain mass is a fraud, kind of fraud. It's a tale. It's a tale, of course, I think. Because when you give the drugs to patients, they start to hallucinate faces in trees, but not only those faces in trees. They start to hallucinate even more. So I have managed to take photos of the faces in trees of the ghosts, and now I see that you really do many research in this field of seeing faces and not only faces. So I want to ask you if you can tell me what substance, yes, what kind of liquid except LSD makes you see the ghosts. If you can tell me uh, this information, maybe into my email address, which is BBOYMARCEL, B-boy Marcel. Uh, I don't know how to say it in English. There is the sign, mark, and after that you have to write Centrum, CENTRUM dot CZ, Czech Republic. B-boy Marcel, the snake, and then Centrum dot CZ. And I know that everything is about money, informations are hidden to everybody, but I want to thank you, yeah, Giuseppe. Mr. Giuseppe, I want to thank you for your work uh, about the faces, uh, but but now I know about the evil ghosts. They are everywhere. I would like to speak more to you and talk about it, but my English is not good. It is miserable vocabulary. But from you, I would like to know something more. If you know about auditory hallucinations, I could hear to distance of many kilometers. You use miles. I could hear to distance of 1 mile or maybe further, and it was real. So I think it is not in brain, of course, at all. At all, I don't know if at all, but the poison from the cure, it travels in blood and it goes all over inside of your body, in whole your body. It is not only in your brain. I don't know if it is a uh, miserable knowledge, speaking only about brain, but doctors like to use it. Brain. It's not about brain. I especially very often use that the problems are about electricity and electromagnetic something with water and air and gases in air. It is all electrically charged, even with my voice. Of course, my diagnosis is F20 or F21 paranoid schizophrenia. Yes, I have almost been murdered many times in psychiatric hospital, uh, of course, and I survived my death. I survived my death partly. I was partly in death. Uh, I was feeling it. I was not. I was aware. I was completely aware of my own dying, and I have returned to us to not exactly fight against psychiatrists, because psychiatrists had their own lobotomobile, lobotomic car in 50s. I saw something about past of psychiatry. There was nothing written about brain, how you call it in English, disorder, brain disorder. Yes, in Delphi, in Greece, they used hallucinogenic drugs, but I don't know if there was something about brain. It was not about brain only. So I would like to talk to you for longer time, because we have also psychiatric clinics and castles in Czech Republic. Uh, we had we are next to Germany, and we had a lot of chemical factories here in Czech Republic, so they were doing a lot of research, and we have some film archives, movie archives about archives. Mm, library for movies. We have library for movies where these old movies are hidden from public, but it is possible to play the movies there. And I would like to ask you if you can tell me. I was taking haloperidol, or something like Haldol, and it cost me, and or also Risperdal. Except my gain weight, I up increasing. Except it, could I could see the faces, and I would like to know from you if you can tell me whether you can tell me what kind of liquid makes you see the ghosts, spirits. I personally believe that I can find some spiritual plants in wild nature, but I also trust in the medicine research, especially to Timothy Leary, but they were pushed behind by medicine. And when I look back into the roots of psychiatry in Czech Republic, uh, it was originally the patients were originally kept in temples, in temples, yes. And after 50s, there started psychiatrists with their own tales and stories about brains, together with together with television uh, uh, industry. It came together: psychiatry, television industry, and chemical industry. This all came together. But before psychiatry, I'm totally, almost 100% assured that everybody is eating meat, and without meat there would be no Neurolab. Neurolab. There would be no I am a break dancer, I used to be a dancer. There would be no dance, and we are facing not only not only death, and I am asking you if you can help me to say something more than common psychiatrists in Czech Republic, because I believe that these hallucinogens are really needed for healthy people, for healthy, of course, like I am, not only for patients, or not especially for patients who are kept behind bars, because because it is even worse, much worse. There is a lot of I make another one video for you because it might be broken down.